Hello friends! Today we're making a song for one of my favorite people to ever cross the internet. The incredible, the funny, the if only we could perceive her gorgeous, hilarious, talented, Brittany Broski. I am 100% sure that you already know who Brittany is if you're watching this video, but if by any chance you don't, stop everything you're doing, go watch her. Like, stop watching this video. Come back later, but first consume her content because it's gonna add to your life. One of the very few people that makes me genuinely laugh out loud. Brittany is one of the best people on the internet, and I feel like we're friends in real life. Being a part of her private TikTok, which is one of the biggest achievements in my life, it only fuels my illusion that we are friends in real life because it feels like we're on a FaceTime call. And we actually had a small interaction. There was a TikTok saying, pretend you're friends with your favorite creator and let's see if they respond. And I said something along the lines of, oh, remember when we got lost in London on our way to Lizzie's house? Lizzie being Elizabeth, Queen II. Because Brittany has literally a perfect British accent, unlike myself. But I have lived in London for a year and I miss it so much. I wrote in my little book for words, Getting Lost in London. This notebook is basically where I vomit every word, phrase, idea that I associate with a certain creator. Also, I wrote Britannica for her name because I wrote this yesterday at 2 a.m. before I fell asleep, so most of this doesn't make any sense. So here we have Getting Lost in London vibes, her iconic contagious laugh. Brittany's also known for being very open and farting on her videos.
Alright, what was I gonna do? I did just fart. I did just fart.
And that is something that I appreciate because that's representation for the gassy people community. I am very gassy myself at all times. So I really appreciate that. And I had an idea to use her farts as drum sounds, but we'll get to that in a second. But speaking of farts, I was like, what are other sensory things that we can associate with Brittany? So I wrote lemon bars, British breakfast, a green bean casserole. These are all things she's cooked on her channel. People she loves, Harry Styles, La Rosalia, Pablo Escobar, or whoever that man from Narcos is. I don't really watch shows that are over 20 minutes per episode. It's not that I don't have the attention span, it's just I don't care. Some sayings of Brittany Broski. Don't perceive me. I've incorporated that into my life, completely stolen it from Brittany. I say that to everyone that I see. Delicious. She also says, hi sir. Also, blocked. That's sort of a private joke on her private TikTok. I don't know if you would get it. Falling in love with animated characters, Baby Bell. Her incredible art history lessons, she calls fart history on her channel. I fucking love those videos. Depression mule check, huge. Her Moo Moo, Mr. Incredible, and Buzz Lightyear. You get the point. Let's stop making music now. I think we should start with drums. We're gonna let whatever we create and whatever feels right, we're gonna let that guide us. And we're gonna start with drums because I really like the idea of creating drums out of Brittany's farts. I'm innovative like that. I'm not like other music producers. I use farts as drum sounds. And what? They need producers like me. Fart number one. Kinda wet, doesn't really remind me of a drum sound, but if we play with pitch, compression, EQ, we can get a kick out of this. We can turn this into this. Like, that's a cool sound that we can use as a kick. How fucking cool is that? Brittany has provided us this great fart. Now, fortunately, this is not the only fart that Brittany has provided us with. Thank God! There's the second one, this one.
I did just fart.
This one reminds me more of a drum sound, but still, we need to play with it. So, I did pretty much the same things. This fart is more versatile because we can play with frequencies and use it as a kick. Great sound. And we can also use it as a snare, which is a little bit higher frequency. We put all of that together and you get something like... I really like these drum sounds and I think they could be a really cool bass. I haven't decided on the tempo, so this could be faster or slower, but I really like the getting lost in London idea. I lived in London myself. I'm back home in Portugal and I miss London. I miss it every day. I miss traveling. I cannot be someone that's like, I'm stuck at home and I'm so tired of this, because I'm not. I love being stuck at home. It's my favorite thing. I don't really leave my house, but I do miss being in London and I miss my friends. I'm really interested in writing a song that's set in London and, you know, We could write it maybe from like a love story. Let's set the vibe. You're in London. You're free to go everywhere. You're with someone you love, and you can go to all the museums, the restaurants, the parks, the bookstores, the theaters. You can go out at night. You know, it's just like you're free to have fun. You're free to do whatever you want and live your life. I think she's fluent in Spanish. I'm not sure, but I've heard her speak Spanish very well. So we could maybe incorporate some lyrics in Spanish. That could be muy caliente. I think starting the song with We Got Lost in London on Our Way to Lizzie's House is a cool way to start the song, because I like the name Lizzie. I started working on chord progressions, but then my computer is having a fuck ton of problems and it's not working. This happens every once in a while. You have to interrupt me. The sound just completely stopped working. Do you hear this? Can I get a waffle? I'm pissed. I need to be in a good mood to write a love song about being happy in life. I'm gonna try to improvise some lyrics with this. We just met, but we're making plans. We were run by the things as you hold my hand. But we're making plans. I'm running by the things as you take my hand. Did you have to fall? Really? Wow, my voice fucking cracked. My computer is wasting my time, but I'm not gonna waste yours. I'm gonna get back to you once I have something worth showing you. Friends, it's the next day. My computer is back to reality, fortunately. After my computer broke yesterday, I was very excited to create the song. I turned to the piano and I created a verse that I really like and a pre-chorus that I really like. Then I just recorded with the keyboard on my computer, and it's something like this. Usually I explain the lyrics in these videos before I show you the full song. There's like a genius interview moment. So I'm just gonna sing for you. We got lost on our way to Lizzie's house. He said, hi sir, and I fell for your blue eyes. Tu risa contagiosa me encantó. And then the pre-chorus, let me see if I remember the melody. We just met and we're making plans. Running by the things as you take my hand. That's some energy, but it's just drums. So let's figure out the chords. Can you not? That's vibes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh! Except for the hi-hats, it's fart sounds as drums. That's something incredible if I say so myself. We have a vocal melody. Now, I'm gonna keep figuring out the lyrics. Hey friends, so I closed the window or the drawer. I don't know how the fuck you say that word. I'm Portuguese. I'm doing my best. But we have all the vocal melodies. Yeah, I really just wanna sing Bye Bye Little Sebastian. 5,000 Candles in the Wind. That's the name of the song. Bye Bye Little Sebastian. I just remember that I have no lyrics for the bridge. It's fine, we'll think of something along the way. That's what making a song in a day is like. Okay, let's record this shit. We got lost. No. We got lost on our... I like it, but I think I can do better. I'm going crazy. This is so stupid. We got lost on our way to Lizzie's house. He said, I saw her, I felt your blue eyes. Why we're making plans. It's but, it's not and. We just met, but we're making plans. Oh shit, I killed it. I'm gonna record it again. Running through the museum as you explain every work of art. Oh, yes. It's been a while, but I'm still recording, finishing the vocals. Ah, woo, ah, woo. Ah, woo, ah, woo. We just did something. These are all the vocals in the song. Now it's just a lot of production work. I love this song so much. I've been dancing while recording. I want to send it for distribution so that it can be on Spotify and all the places. So I'm going to work on producing and I'll get back to you to show you the session and the final product. Hello, my good friends, and welcome to the Genius interview part of this video. The song is finished. I stayed up until like 2 a.m. yesterday finishing the production, and I actually sent it for distribution so you can stream Forever Memories, which is the name of the song that you're about to hear, on every streaming platform. You can also buy it if you want. You'll be supporting an independent artist, and I'd really appreciate that. But you can stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, TikTok, Instagram stories, Facebook stories, everywhere. Before I officially start this interview though, let me preface your listening experience of the song by saying that this turned out a lot more romantic than I thought it was going to. I've been hearing a lot of songwriters say that writing a song in a love story format makes the songwriting experience 100 times easier, and I never do that because I usually write about what I experience. So the song ended up being a lot more romantic than I was planning to, like kissing in a telephone booth in London type of vibe. But I really love this song. I was having so much fun producing it. I was dancing so much, recording the vocals, producing the song, and in a little bit I'll also show you the Logic sessions. Let's start with lyrics. So the first verse is pretty much the same as in that clip you saw previously. We got lost in our way, Lizzie's house. He said hi, so and I felt your blue eyes. Yes, the rumors are true. Lizzie is the Queen Elizabeth II, also known as my grandmother. And you said hi, sir. Brittany says hi, sir, to a lot of people. With this, I'm not saying that I am worthy of being high sirred. Listen, I'm not putting myself up there with that car and Pablo Escobar or whatever his name is from Narcos, or Jack Harlow, or whatever other white man Brittany has simped for. That's not what I'm saying. This was just for the purpose of the song. Now moving on with some español. Tu risa contagiosa me encantó. Yo hablo español. ¿Me entiendes? Yo hablo fluentemente 5 lenguas. That is a lie. I think I do, but I do not at all. Tu risa contagiosa me encantó translates to your contagious laugh enchanted me, or I fell for your contagious laugh. But I already used I fell, so I said it in Spanish. Then the pre-chorus is, we just met and we're making plans. Walking by the things that you take my hand. We just met, but we're making plans as part of the narrative that I was talking about being young and like, oh yeah, we just met, but we're being reckless and let's travel. Now the walking by the things as you take my hand, that was completely intentional imagery, because you know what is right by the Thames? The Tate Modern Museum, which is a really cool museum, and that is what leads us into the chorus. Running through the museum as you explain every work of art, and we're running from the gods, sneakily eating all our lemon bars. We got caught and banned, but we danced the night away, talking sunset in the phone booth till the day wakes. Forever memories. Running through a museum. This was actually a little bit inspired by the movie The Dreamers, in which there's a very aesthetic scene of them running through the museum. But oh my god, have you seen that movie? It made me so uncomfortable. I do recommend it, but watch it alone. Do not watch it with your sisters and brothers. There's a lot of incest. But that scene is kind of aesthetic and vibes, I'm not gonna lie. Again, being reckless, running inside a museum, eating lemon bars, as she's explaining to me all the details of the paintings and the works of art, and we're being chased by the guards because we're eating and running, and then we get banned, but it's fine because we're young and we're reckless and we're stupid and we're dancing the night away. You get the vibes. Let's move into the second verse, shall we? Hunting up ourselves like ghosts as we overshare. This part is inspired by Brittany's mom being a ghost hunter. The park is full, but we laugh like no one's dead. This is Spanish for this scene is worthy of a painting. Then pre-chorus, chorus, and bridge. The bridge is very simple. It's just, you look so good in your moo-moo. Ooh. I really wanted to use the word moo moo. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching my genius interview. It's been a pleasure to create this song, but now it's time for you to listen to the full thing. So without further ado, here's Forever Memories. I hope you enjoy it, love.
We got lost on our way to Lizzie's house. You said hi, sir, and I fell for your blue eyes. Tu risa contagio esa me encantó. We just met, but we're making plans. We're walking by the tables as you take my hand. Running through the museum as you explain every work of art, and we hide from the gods, secretly eating all our lemon bars. We got caught and banned, but we dance the night away, talk, kiss, and sit in a phone booth till the day wakes. Forever memories, forever memories. Hunting our past selves like ghosts as we overshare. The park is full, but we laugh like no one's there. Esta escena vale un cuadro. We just met, but we're making plans. We're walking by the tables as you take my hand. Running through the museum as you explain every work of art, and we hide from the gods, secretly eating all our lemon bars. We got caught and banned, but we dance the night away, talk, kiss, and sit in a phone booth till the day wakes. Forever memories, forever memories. You look so good in your You look so good in your Running through the museum as you explain every work of art, and we hide from the gods, secretly eating all our lemon bars. We got caught and banned, but we dance the night away, talk, kiss, and sit in a phone booth till the day wakes. Forever memories, forever memories.
Just very quickly, because I'm not sure if this is going to be interesting, and also because my camera is dying, I want to share with you some production details and show you the session on Logic. In terms of instruments, it's sort of simple. You know, we have two synths, one of them acting more of a bass, but they give you just, you know, you're floating in space, but for some reason it's the 80s vibes. Then I added this guitar. It just makes it fun, you know, some piano, some bass, and you know we need the drums. But the chorus is where Brittany's farts as drum sounds really get to shine in all their glory. Here we go. But honestly, what I really want to talk about is the vocals, because I sure recorded a lot of them, and I also really had a lot of fun doing it. And I learned how to do reverse reverb, and I had my fun with it. You can hear it practically at the beginning of every new part of the song. I love the vocals on the bridge, so I'm gonna show you that. Because there's some details here that you can really miss. On the transition to the bridge, there's like this reverse reverb, and then I cut it. And and I really like it. I think it's really cool. But let's listen to the bridge.
You look so good in your running through the museum as you explain every work of art, and we hide from the dark, sneakily eating all lemon harmonies.